Are you ready in our warm-up today? Can you show me your tracking fingers? Begin at the first letter, and we are going to say each sound 3 times. Are you ready?
Yes.
Begin. Where it's underlined, what does that tell you have to do, Lorenz? When it's underlined.
You go sock.
Very good. I think he knows exactly what we're doing. Is everyone ready to try the first line with us? Are you ready? Begin.
Sock.
Sock.
Rock.
Rock. Lock. Lock. Shock. Shock.
Okay, Alyssa, what we're going to do today is a cold read on one of your AR books. And I have picked a book that I think that you haven't read. I checked your AR record, and I don't think you've read it. So I'm going to ask you to read the book to the best of your ability, and we're going to do a cold read on it, which means you've never looked at it before. And I want you to do your very best and go for your very best speed. Okay? So we want fluency and accuracy, but accuracy first.
Okay.
That's the most important, okay? And I'm going to give you 1 minute. All right, here's the book, and read the title for me before we start, and then when we're ready to start...
Georgie the Terrible Eater.
Okay, now what's this word? Let's stretch it out.
Gregory.
Gregory the Terrible Eater. Good, okay. Now, I won't start timing it until we actually start reading the story. So open it up to the very first page of the story, not the title page. 1 more and 1 more, not the dedicate. Okay, there we are. Okay? Now, when I start the timer, that's when I want you to start, okay? Ready? Good. Okay?
Once there was a goat named Gregory. Gregory liked to jump from rock to rock.
Yes. Take a look at those terms that we've been using. So these are the words that we're going to work with. I'll give you a sheet that has them on it. And what we're going to do with those is we're going to rate them. So we're going to use this scale. And you can use this scale to rate a lot of different things, but we're going to be focused on those science questions. So number 1, pretty clear. I've never heard this word before. Okay, that's an easy one to, as you go through, to mark.
What's the word?
You're going to have a whole table of them to look through. Number 2, I've heard of this, but I don't know what it has to do with magnets and motors. So, for example,
Timothy was excited. He was going on his first trip with his school band. They would play in 5 cities. The last stop would be the White House. "Be good and listen to Mr. Mask," said Timothy's mother and father. They waved goodbye. "Everything will be fine," called Timothy. "I will write to you." Timothy waved goodbye, and they were off. So, very quickly, so that I know you know exactly what's going on in the story, turn and talk to your partner about what's going to be happening in this story.
Like I said earlier, boys and girls, today's purpose is to write an extended response, and we're primarily going to be focusing on the details, Isaiah, because as I've been reading your extended responses, that's the area where I'm seeing a lot of us struggle is with our details, and we're going to be looking at our text, and we're going to be figuring out what it actually is telling us when we write our extended response.
And this problem is called the flower garden. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here on the overhead. And then the words up here are real big, so we're going to be looking at your papers as well. In fact, I'm going to grab one of those papers right here to do. And this is what it says at the very top. Read the problem and then answer each set of questions following the directions given in each part. Here's the problem. Louise, follow along while I read this out loud to you. Louisa just planted a rectangular flower garden along the side of her house. The garden measures 15 feet by 12 feet. She wants to put a fence around the 3 open sides of the garden. The fencing she has chosen costs $3.50 per foot. How much will she have to pay for the fence? Okay, that's the problem. Now here's what we're going to do for part 1. Part 1 says, read the statements. Check column A. This is column A right here. You're going to check column A if it's something that's true, if it's something that was really in the problem. It's kind of like finding the facts. And then you're going to put a check in column B if the information will help you solve the problem.